Can't you see? Hey Elena, Happy New Year, honey. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to me dad. Lena, look at me eye.
Okay, we're coming live in a place to be. Come on! US in the place to be. In the place to be. I want to see some serious women out there. Raise your hands to the room, come on! Let me see everybody! Come on now! That's right, give it up now!
Morning, Mr. Top G. Happy New Year to you, bro. Happy New Year to everybody.
Baseline kicking, yes, I'm grooving. 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 Baseline kicking,
Lena on 35 subs, away from another 100. 122 subs I got this month. 122.
Come on.
No. No.
Turn off that motherfucker. 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 Turn off that motherfucker.
We're here for the music. What are you doing for New Year's Eve, Lena? Are you going out? I'm not. I don't drink, and I don't want to be around loads of people drinking and taking drugs. You know, we're trying over this side. You know, believe me. Hey, Lena, I went for, remember when I got out of hospital, I had to go for a full drug screening. You know, but you know, Lena, when they come back with your results and they say negative, no drugs in your system, just the ones you're prescribed. You know. Do you wanna fantasy? Shout out to Mr. Luke. I'm playing this song for Mr. Luke Gilligan. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Ayrshire Chick. If you're not sub to our channel, can you go and do it? And it's free. And I'm gonna ask you, just add a couple of people I recommend. We're putting a group of people together. I need 30 people. Loyal people. In order for this to work. You know. I can help you with your mental health. And I want two things from you. I want a get well card and just a thank you card to say, bro, you didn't have to help me with or share my channel, but you did. So I'll send you a little saying thanks, dude, for helping me. That's all I want. You can buy me coffee if you want, but I'd sooner not a postcard. That means more to me. Hey, I do this for free because I love people. I'm not a phony. You know. And Lena is my witness because she was the first member of this channel. And after, I'll tell you something. So, Lena was the first paying member of this channel. I had my channel monetized for 7 days and I crashed it. Because I did this to network with people. I did it to connect with people. I did it to put people together who are Catholic, Protestant, English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh. Everybody's welcome here. I don't give a fuck whether you're gay, straight, black, white, brown skinned. It doesn't matter. We're all God's children. That's the way I see it. Now, Lena, I could have making a few grand. You know, and when you told me your story, I said I can't do it. Them thing come along as well, and like I said, there's a small group of us, but I'm putting a few of us together. You know, I need 30 people for this to work. Now, we're going to do a StreamYard. I'm not going to tell you when. I'm doing it with somebody, and it'll be done before Saturday. No, Finn would never block you, Lena. You know, he wouldn't block you. I know he wouldn't. Never. I wouldn't allow it. Stay there. That's me mascot, Kaiser. So we're gonna put a few people together, right? I need your help. Add me on Instagram. And I'm putting a team of survivors together. And if other people don't like it, fuck them. I have to hit a target, and this is how I'm gonna do it. I need 30 channels to come on board with me. Hey, there's too much drama and darkness on YouTube. So I'm on here to even out the numbers. Let's make a few positive channels and help each other. That's the only way I'm gonna grow. What? You think I got fucking 4,000? 4,265 subs. That means I am 725 subs away. How are you, Matty? I set myself 3 targets. Number 1, to network with people for free and not charge them money. So my plan was, I said to myself, right, in our circle on YouTube, we have about 60 channels. Now, shout out to all the people that make money on YouTube off your members. I've nothing against that, but if people are paying you membership, you've got a duty to make shorts for your members. And I see a lot of the YouTube community who are making money. I don't make a carrot on here. If someone buys me a coffee or sends me a card or a fucking prop, that's the only way I benefit. You know, this channel was crashed and I could have making a few quid, but I said to myself, you know what, Jude? If you're different to everybody else and you help people, people will see that. And you won't need to ask people to donate or to buy you a coffee. They'll already do it. Because at the end of the day, if I come on YouTube and I don't know anybody, and there's a guy like me, and I share your channel and I get you past a certain amount of subs, our gratitude and common courtesy, all I ask is for a coffee, and if not a coffee, a postcard, you know, and I'd hang them up there. You know, listen, this channel, Matty, was monetized. Ayrshire Chick was the first paying member. I was charging £2 a month. Within fucking 24 hours, I had 40 members. And you know what I did? I sent them their money back. Because this is bigger than money. I don't give a cunt whether you're Protestant, Catholic, black, white, brown skinned. I don't care whether you're a fucking Arab, a do-rab, or a B-rab. I don't believe in all that shit. We're all God's children right now. Another thing I'm gonna fucking say as well, yeah? If you come in my life, yeah, and you're rude to me in my life, I will remove you, okay? Because you don't see the bigger picture, you know. A lot of you can sit behind your phones and call me names and call me this and call me that. But here, can you say that your channel was monetized and you didn't make money off it? Because everybody knows me off the cesspit, right? That's where I started my YouTube venture, yeah? And it's like, I can help you with your mental health. I can plant seeds in your head. Like I said, I'm looking for 30 people. May as well say 30 members. Because I'm going to try help a few people, but here, like, when you have an independent channel, it's very hard to sustain it. And this is an independent channel, you know, and The only way I ever benefit if you send me a saying, all right, Jude, Happy New Year to your family, and, you know, like something like that means a lot to me, rather than a coffee or what have you, you know. I do this for free, and it's up to you to decide whether I'm worthy of a donation or a prop or a coffee. That's on yous. I did my job, and I'm still doing it, regardless whether people send me a prop, buy me a coffee. I'm still doing this. I'm going to put 30 people together. I'm going to have about 25 lads, and I'm going to fucking have about 5 girls, women, that know a lot about mental health, addiction, recovery, suicide ideology. You know, you cannot beat experience. Now, you see Lena. Lena is very strong. Do you understand? Mentally. And it's like, as far as I'm concerned, like, I'm going to put a group of people together, but Lena will be top of that list, because she was the first one ever to sub to this channel, and I couldn't take the money. We didn't come for money, we come for subs. Jude McDonald's me naming up the dubs. The amount of Irish that watch me, you know. I'll show you now, Lena. This is progress, right? I'll show you my YouTube studio. You're in the Tala group. Well, you've been a Ballyer group. Oh, don't do this, man. Lena, there's a lot of people on YouTube who are lost, who haven't had a diagnostic, that haven't been for a full evaluation. I've had 93 in 40 years. I can help people, you know. And it's like, I'm going to pick 30 people, and like I said, I've never charged membership, but here, you see this? This will be different. You know, I got the ultimate compliment off a psychiatrist many years ago, and he told me, he said, you, if things were different, you could be sitting here. At the time, I had 3 big black stumps in my mouth. No confidence. I always wanted to be a soldier. And with that comes a lot of responsibility. You know, like the difference with me and my son and me and my dad wanted me to work in radio. I didn't want to do it. Whereas my son, I wanted him to go college and university, and he did it. That's the difference, you know. And shit happens. Ready? Shout out to Kaiser. Buy me a coffee, you big miser. Happy New Year to everybody. He's alright, Lena, thank you. new mascot. His name is Kaiser. Hey Mark, Happy New Year to you, mate. Now listen to me, okay? I want to tell you something, right? So, I've been part of this community for 7 years plus. I've come across a few good people and a few bad people. Now, it's like Lena has been here from the very start. Here's your chick. If you're not sub to our channel, can you go do it? She's an orange bastard. Sorry, she's a Rangers fan. But I'm a green bastard. You know, and she's an orange bastard. And we're friends and we've got along. You know, like I've told Lena some of my fucking, you know what I mean? I've told Lena things I've not told family members. You know, and I know Lena, even if me and Lena fell out, she'd never tell anybody what I told her about me. Because she's like that. You know, if you're a friend, you don't gaslight somebody when they're on fire. Now, listen, everybody's welcome here. English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, Catholic, Protestant, black, brown. It doesn't matter where you're from, what nationality you are, or what religion or sexuality. That doesn't matter in here. You know, I'm not a judge. You know, God will judge us. You know, but it's not for us to judge. Fucking bastard. But, yeah, I'd like to say Happy New Year to you all. I had Man United to wallop Wolves 4-0. Bro, listen, I had 4-1. You know what I mean? We cannot hold, we can't, look, I don't understand why he doesn't just always play 4 at the back. You know, when you have Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire in your back 4, you'd be like, you know, because it's the same when Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic were defenders at United, and it's like everybody knew their role, but it's changing all the time. The demographics of football is changing. You know, it's corporate now. Like, I went to Old Trafford for many years, you know. When Dylan was a kid, I used to take him to every Champions League game. Every one. I seen Ronaldo. I seen Roberto Carlos. You know, players like that. I've seen Ronaldinho. You know, it's like, I've seen some great players come to Old Trafford over the years, you know. Me lad, hey Machiavelli, Happy New Year to you, brother. Shout out to Ballier, yup. Listen, I reached out to Harpo O'Driscoll the other day, right? And me and Harpo go back a long time, over four decades. So I said to him, Harpo, I'm looking to put a few people together from the Red Wall and the corner where we used to hang around to have a chat about happy times, because there's a lot of people on YouTube who say they did this and they did that, but here there's nobody to back it up. See me? I've got an army of mates at home that'll tell you what I was like. You know, like, stay in your own lane. Do you understand? Don't act like a tough guy if you're not. Now, see me, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighter man. I can just fight. Here, look, bitch. There's me hands here, look here. Go on. I've still 2 good smacks in it. Straight through the pipe, you know, fundamentals of boxing. Always keep your guard up. Do you understand? It's like, so, yeah, I have a little scratch on my eye. Me missus beat me up. Nah, bro, look at... I reached out to Harpo and I was like, bro, me and you need to do something. We'll talk about growing up in Cherry Orchard and see can you get a few of the lads on board. So I'll tell you my plan now. I'm from a place called Ballyfermot in Dublin, and I've reached out to a few old friends to ask them to come on to talk about good times. And I tell you what, you see some of these lads here, Machiavelli will tell you here, they're not sausages up there. You know, I grew up on Cherry Orchard Avenue, the same avenue Spencer McDermott, Theo Dutton, the same road he lived on, the same road Marto Douglas lives in. One of me mates bought the house, bro. You know my old house, one of them bought it for sentimental reasons. You know, my mates love me and I love them back. You know, and we always made a pact. You hit one of us, you hit us all. Well, the next time you speak to him, tell him I said he's a bowsy. You know, yeah, tell him I said he's a big bowsy, a big tea bag. I get on great with him. Had some great nights with him. I'll never forget the night he put me in a straitjacket. You know, him, Didi O'Driscoll, Kenna and Eddie Douglas, allegedly they pinned me down and they put me in a straitjacket, right? Now when you're in a straitjacket, right, you know your sleeves are like this, they're pulled out and they're wrapped this way and that way and they come around here so you can't move your arms. So they did that. They put me in the straitjacket and dragged me into a room and closed it with a psychopath dog called Flo. You know what I mean? I've never seen... here, I used to pal around on a corner, yeah? And when this geezer had come up with this dog, we'd all be jumping on the fucking back fences, on the walls, you know, because this fucking dog could jump. Do you understand? And we'd be on the wall saying, bro, will you fuck off? You know, no one liked him. Dinny Boy Desmond. Nobody liked him. You know, he wasn't a very likeable person in all fairness. That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? He tried to bully me, he did. You know. We never ended up throwing hands. He'd have probably beaten the brakes on me. But he was a fucking bully. You know, that's what he was. A bully. You know what I mean? He didn't like me too much because my uncle beat his daddy's ass. You know. He beat his fucking ass. Like, this whole tough guy persona that men put on, it's part of the human condition. But know this, if you can't swim and you get dragged into deep water, here, it's your own fault if you drowned. Know that. Connor, bro, listen, I like your optimism. It's like, but I don't think he'd ever get fit. Not fight fit. You know, bro, you cannot. If you're going to fight on the White House lawn, bro, you have to go back to the gym. He has to go back to that dark place to get him in the right frame of mind, to detox his body, to probably headline the biggest card in UFC history. You know. I like Islam Makhachev and Khabib. I love all that team. I like Umar and I like... Oh, what's the other one called? One's called Umar and the other one's called something, but good lads there. Like I said, there's no point in fucking fighting somebody and thinking that you don't need time, like, to prepare for your opponent, because at the end of the day, Conor's leg is going to be a target. Now, at the end of the day, if I'm fighting Conor McGregor, yeah, the first thing I'm doing is, right, I'm booting the legs on him. You know, I'm going to stay out of his range for that left hand, and even if he throws it, my left hand is up too. You know what I mean? I'll deflect your shot off me guard. You know, I learned how to fight as a kid. I learned how to box. Boxing is a science. It's like, and you don't forget to ride a bike. And unfortunately, growing up, I didn't let nobody take the piss. You know, and if you insulted me back then, I'd break your jaw. Now, there was much tougher lads on the corner than me, but we all had it in us. Many subs have you got? Lena, I need you to do me a quick favour. You see a scary babonet? Can you go see many subs he has for me? It's like you can take the boy out of Ballyer, but never the Ballyer out of the boy. You know, I love to fight. Even though I don't like to fight, I'm good at it. But I'm not a tough guy or a hard man. 124. Shout out to Scary Baboonet. 187. Oh no, sorry, that's Top G. Right, guys, shout out to Scary Baboonet. Yeah, well done you, lad. 124 subs. Guys, if you're not sub to Airshare Chicks channel, can you do it? If you're not sub to Top G's channel, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Finn's channel, can you go do it? You understand? Not sub to Machiavelli and Jordan. How are you, Jordan? I'd like to wish us all a happy Christmas, and listen, it's been a mad year. I just wanted to get Christmas out of the way because I'm not very well. Spoiler alert. Me body is showing signs of fucking failing. You know, I just seen a Jordan, but I think I have osteoporosis as well because I've been taking a certain medication for over 20 years. And it's weakened my bone structure. It's like I've a low immune system. If the kids get a sniffle, I get it. I always wanted to grow a channel for like-minded people, for people who have mental health issues that are afraid to talk about it. You know, there's a lot of lonely people out there. You know, you can be in a house with 10 people and still be lonely. You know, and the one thing I learned about YouTube is you have to be able to figure out your weaknesses and your strengths, your passions, your goals, your targets. You know, it's like, I like adversity because I got thrown out of school at 13. And I self-educated myself. When I come to the UK, I learned how to speak a bit of Spanish, a bit of Arabic, a little bit of French, a little bit of Italian. Not much, just pleasantries, like, you know, bonjour mate, yeah, arrivederci. That's Italian, isn't it? Ciao bella. Arrivederci. But, so, the dark corner, there's people on this community who are making content off the back of other people, and it's getting very toxic. Do you understand? It's like, and there's a good side of YouTube. If you want to be part of the dark side, fuck off over there. Do you understand? Don't be fucking putting me in the net in your fucking videos. I don't want me tagged in a few of your videos here. Don't fucking tag me in them videos. I don't want nothing to do with them two clowns. You know, he looks like a fucking golem. You know, with a tattoo, mate. Like, here, take that. You know, pick your fucking battles. Who's Cumbrian Truth I jumped on and debuted? Ashley. I get on with a lot of people on the community, Lena, right? I started this channel 2 years ago so I could connect with a few people from Ballier, where I'm from. Like all the lads like that I palled around with, like Robert Murray, who's dead. You know, Raymond Vickers died. It's like Michael White, Pat Maguire, Andrew Farrell, Bert. That was our Dawn team there. Shout out to Mr. LG Fishing UK. Mate, thank you very much for commenting on me thing. I really appreciate your wisdom and your advice. Guys, if you are not subbed to LG River Fishing UK, could you go and do it for me, please? Because he helped me out yesterday. He gave me a bit of knowledge that I wasn't aware of. So I'm the worst fisherman on YouTube, but there's people, like I said here, this has always been about three things for me. I didn't come on here for money. I come on here to make friends with people, to form alliances with people. I come on here to connect with people, to network with people. In 2 years, I only wanted to reach 10 of my mates, and I ended up hitting 2.64 million people. 2.56 million in 2 years. And I'm going to help a few channels, but it's going to be different this time. I want to make a group, and I'm going to be honest with you here. Up until now, I've never charged people membership. But I want to put a team of 30 people together. That'll be it. That's all I need. And if you've got a YouTube channel and you're under 50 subs, come in the live, say hello. I'll get one of me mods to go over and have a look at your channel. And if you come back and say, channel's good, Jude, whatever, I'll share it. Nobody on here will share your channel unless you pay membership. And that is a fact. I'll tell you another fact. There's fucking 66 channels in our circle, and every one of them charge memberships. Now, shout out to everybody. Listen, there's not people. That's why people come on YouTube, to make money. But what I don't like is you're taking people's money and you won't make one short. I can make a short, say, for Finn, and within 2 hours, 500 people have seen it. You know, all I need to do is to put your fucking channel in my descriptions and ask people to sub to your fucking channel in order for your channel to grow. Because at the end of the fucking day, when I come on YouTube, I was way out of my depth. I bit off more than I could chew. And then I did something when I was young. I did a few things when I was younger, right? I'll admit it now. I shot somebody, right? Well, I shot somebody's too. I shot my little brother as well. That was an accident. He was giving me the middle finger, so I aimed for his middle finger and I ended up hitting him in the chest. He took it like a G. You know what I mean? Honestly, I felt like singing this, you know.
I've been expecting you.
So, in 2 years, I've not charged you anything. I don't make a penny on YouTube.
What next?
But I want to put 30 people together who are growing that channel. I can help you. But I'm asking you for something in return. Now, if I help your channel, all I'll ask you to do, and you don't have to do it, once in 12 months, if you send me a postcard saying, alright Jude, how's it going from Australia? You know. Or if you send me a card saying, Jude, thanks for sharing my channel. Or buy me a coffee. Once in 12 months and I'll help your channel. In all fairness, I would like the card. I like cards because people write on it and it's from different places, you know, and that's what I'd like, you know. But what I will do is I'm going to help a few of you. It's not just with your YouTube channel. I'm going to help you with your life. I'm going to give you coping strategies. You know why? I tried to kill myself twice and failed. The belt snapped and the train ran over me and waterboarded me. I've no idea, Lena, but God's blessed me. I got to see me sister, like, this has been a mad year. Not only have I seen my dead sister, who we never had a picture of, it was her. She come to me in my dream a few months ago. I told you. Last night, me mother, my man never comes to me, ever. You know, and sometimes I do pray. Like, I hope you stop by tonight, you know. But I had a dream last night, and I'm not going into it, but it was so fucking vivid. You know, it's like a warning. Like, she was telling me I need to look after myself, and, you know what I mean, to go home and all. But, in the 2 years I've been on here, guys, I've not asked anybody for fuck all. It's like, but now it's getting to the stage where I can't sustain this channel. You know, I wasn't even gonna do a live this morning because it's like, I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I've made 6,700 videos. I've done over 20,000 fucking live streams. I've helped 18 channels grow. If you've got a small YouTube channel, I guarantee you, I can help you. If you've got mental health issues, I can give you coping strategies. You know why? Because I research my mental health, the way your mind works. All them molecules in your brain, you know. Your brain releases testosterone. And what's that? Oh, not testosterone. What's that thing your body releases? It can produce serotonin. It's like, you know, it's fucking, but it is what it is, I suppose. You know, the way I see it is, when I first come on here, I come on here because somebody had stolen the channel, okay? And it's like, it really upset me because it took me 4 years to build Fighting Back United, and I didn't make a penny on that either. You know, I was asked to jump on the cesspit, and I jumped on the cesspit, and then a geezer called PD come on the cesspit one night and said, hang on, film boy, you're giving people stick about heroin and what have you, but you have Jude on your channel there, bro. You know, see him. He got ran out of Ireland by the Ra, you know, because he shot somebody. They shot him. No such thing. The first part is right. Listen, this cunt robbed me. What you want me to do? Just sit there and do nothing. You see, you don't fucking know me, and I don't need anybody's hand, and that's the way I was. And all my mates can speak for me. You know, you can reach out, ask Harper what it was like. We were little bowsies, we were. And here, if you can beat me half as good as my daddy bet me, well then we're on the same level. You know. But, like I said, so, I want to put 30 people together. It's like, and I can help you with your channel, and I'll learn you how to grow your channel, and you'll have your own channel, and you can tell your own story. And when you get past 100 subs, you can say, Jude, thank you for helping me with your channel. You know. Here, listen, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Here, don't be gayist or racist. You know, my fellatio in your faces. Fuck you. You know. Right, I've 10 minutes left, okay? So, like I said, guys, on YouTube, you get givers and takers. And I've never been a taker, okay? I like Trump. I'd like to play golf with him and then hit him with a fucking wood. But the White House lawn, that's going to be some event. I'd like to wish Anthony Joshua all my prayers and I hope he gets well soon. And guys, listen to me. This channel is well established. We've hit over 2 points. Right, Jude, listen to Clay. One sec. He says yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fuck off, guys, yeah? Because, like I said, I don't feel too good. But, thanks for coming in. Yeah, and I'll talk to you later,